Dear students, in this video, I am solving the problems on purchases books, okay, which are already done in the classroom. This is just for your reference during your revision, okay. So now let's begin with the illustration 1 here. Record the following transaction in the purchase book of Shanti Furniture Mart. See, when we are recording purchases book, sales book, purchase return and sales return, we are considering two basic rules. Okay, one is that no cash transaction should be recorded. Okay, any transaction, if we purchase goods, business goods, by paying the cash, that transactions we are not recording, because we are recording any kind of cash transaction in a cash book only. Okay, next rule is that we are not recording the transactions of assets purchased for business. Okay, I mean purchase for our business to keep that asset in our company, that we are not recording. For example, if I purchased a furniture which I am going to use in my company, a sofa set or a table, a computer or anything, that is for my company. Okay, to I'm not going to sell that furniture in the market and gaining a revenue out of that. Okay, so that is not considered. Okay, so here two things. One is only credit transaction to be recorded, no cash transaction to be recorded in the purchase book. Second one is only the purchases of business goods to be recorded and not the purchase of any asset. But here in this problem, to confuse us, they have given the question on March 1st, purchase from Mohan Furniture Mart, Madurai, 20 chairs at rupees 450 each, two tables at rupees 1000 each, less trade discount. Here, when we are seeing here chairs, tables, or anything, stools, rolling chairs, steel cabinets, anything, all these are assets, right? So, as per the rule, we should not consider the asset, but still we are recording a purchase book. Why? Because here, if you observe, record the following transactions in the purchase book of Shanti Furniture Mart. That means that the business itself is a furniture business. Okay, you have, whenever you, as a individual person, if you want to buy a furniture, we visit a furniture shop, right? There you see what is their work. They buy or they make the furniture and they sell it in the market to the customers. That is their business. In the same way, here there is a business of furniture which is known as Shanti Furniture Mart. So there they are buying the chairs, tables, stools, cabinets, or anything to sell it in the market to the customers. That is why here it is like goods purchases only. Okay, purchases of business goods only. Okay, so here how do we record this in the purchase book? Date column, particulars column, invoice number, ledger folio, details, and total amount. Okay, so here on 1st March 2017, purchase from Mohan Furniture on 1st March. Here, this is a solution on 1st March. Purchase from Mohan Furniture. He is a supplier. Okay, supplier from whom we are purchasing is a supplier to us. For to whom we are selling is a customer to us. Okay, so here Mohan Furniture Mart from Madurai, we have purchased 20 chairs at rupees 450 each. For one chair is 450 rupees. And how much is a 20 chair? We have to multiply this 20 into 450. We get 9,000. That we need to record it in a details column. Next, two tables at 1,000 rupees each. So 2 into 1,000 is equal to 2,000. So the total of this both is 9,000 plus 2,000 is 11,000. And from that, we need to deduct the trade discount. Okay, so here less trade discount at 10%, 11,000. 10% of 11,000 is 1,100. Okay, this should be deducted from this 11,000. We will get 9,900 as an answer. Next, on March 7th, bought from Ramesh and Company, Royapita. Okay, two stools at rupees 500 each, 10 rolling chairs at rupees 200 each, delivery charges and cartage rupees 150. So this is a kind of expenses which we are incurring when we are buying. So that should be added. If it is a delivery charges or cartages or uh, what we carriage inwards, that we need to add here. Okay, so let's see how this is recorded here. On March 7th, from whom we have purchased the goods, Ramesh and Company, Royapeta. Okay, Ramesh and Company, Royapeta, it is written here. Next, how what we have bought? Two stools. At how much? 500 rupees each. Two stools at 500 rupees each, that is 1000 rupees, right? Next, 10 rolling chairs at 200 rupees each. 10 into 200 is 2000 rupees, that is total is 3000. Next we need to add delivery charges, that is rupees 150 they have specified. Okay, 150 rupees. The amount is total of this details column for this from Ramesh and Company, Roya Pitta. For that 3,150 rupees is the total. Next, the next transaction is on March 21st, purchase from Kamal and Company, Karaikal, 10 chairs at 750 each, 15 steel cabinets at rupees 1,500 each, packaging and delivery charges at rupees 250, and less trade discount at 10%. That we have to record here on March 21st. From whom we have purchased the goods? Kamal and Company. Kamal and Company, Karaikal. Okay, there you are seeing right here. So Kamal and Company, Karaikal. What we have purchased? 10 chairs at 750 rupees each. That means 10 into 750 is 7,500. Next, we have purchased 15 steel cabinets at rupees 1,500 each. 15 into 1,500 is equal to 22,500. Now, they have given both the things, packaging and delivery charges, plus and also they have given the trade discount. First we have to deduct the trade discount, later we need to add the packaging and delivery charges. Why? Because if you add the packaging and the delivery charges with this and later deduct, then the trade discount amount will be more. It will be showing more, which will be a loss for the sales company. Okay, but here it is not like that. Delivery charges are incurred by us. Okay, the 250 rupees. So to bring this chair and steel cabinets to our office, the discount given by that seller to us is, supplier to us is that 10%. So 7,500 rupees of chairs and 22,500 rupees of steel cabinets, total of 30,000 worth of goods we have purchased. Okay, for that 30,000, we have to deduct the trade discount, that is 10% is 3,000 of this 30%. 10% of 30,000 is rupees 3,000. So what is the remaining amount? 27,000. So here we have to add the packaging and delivery charges which they have mentioned here in the question. Okay, 250 rupees, that we are adding here. The total amount of which we have purchased from Kamal and Company is 27,250 rupees. So now the last transaction here, you can see on March 25th, purchase from Gemini and Sons, Chennai, two typewriter at 7,750 for office use. So here, like I said, we may buy the furniture because this is a furniture company. Okay, but here typewriters has been purchased for office use only. So if we are buying anything for office use, it becomes asset for the company. It becomes asset for the company, and we are not recording asset transactions in purchase book. We are recording asset transactions in journal proper book, not in a purchase book. Okay, only credit purchases and only the business goods should be recorded in the purchases book, and only credit sales and only sales of business goods should be recorded in the sales book. The transactions relating to that purchase return and sales return should be recorded in the purchase return book and sales return book. So this is about these four things: purchase book, sales book, purchase return book, and sales return book. We have to learn, because a kind of combined problem may arise in the examination for 12 marks. Okay, so here that is about the purchase book. We are not recording this transaction. It is because it is an asset, yes, though it is not a cash transaction, but this is for an office use. It is not a business goods, it is a asset for the company. Business goods means which we buy from our supplier to sell it to the customer. Okay, that is business goods. Asset here means we buy from the supplier to use it in the company. That becomes a asset. Okay, so here that is, but for office use it becomes an expenses here, but the typewriters are the asset for the company. Okay, next, this is about the problem, and you can see the total of this. The total of this is 40,300 will be recorded in the purchase account, the debit side of the purchase account. Okay, if we are preparing the journals, ledgers from this purchase book. Okay, so the note relating to this, which I have already explained, has given here. Apart from that, now we will go to a problem 2. So here, record the following transactions in the purchase book of Raja Furniture. Again, this is a furniture company. 2017, May 4th, purchase from Kasi Furnitures, Kanyakumari, 10 chairs at 300 each, 4 tables at 800 each. Okay, here the format of the purchase book is same: date, particulars, invoice number, a ledger folio, amount in details, and total. That can be or the format which we are following in the classroom, that you can follow however you want. Okay, so here on 4th, purchase from Kasi Furnitures. On May 4th, who is the supplier to us? Here the supplier. Okay, who is the supplier to us? Kasi Furnitures Kanyakumari. That is the name of the company and the place of where the company is existing. Okay, or established. Though we have purchased from Kasi Furnitures Kanyakumari, what we have purchased? 10 chairs at 300 rupees each. The amount is 3,000. Next, 4 tables at 800 rupees each. Here it is written now 4 tables at 800 each. The 4 into 800 is 3,200. The total of this 3,000 and 3,200 is 6,200 rupees. Okay, now next transactions. On May 6th, purchase for cash. So as they are saying purchase for cash, that means that we are not recording this transaction in the books of purchase account, purchase book. We are not recording this transaction in purchase book. So because as per our 2 rules, it should not be the assets which we are using for the company, and it should not be the cash transactions. If it is cash transaction, that should be recorded in a cash book. If it is an asset which we are using for our business, that should be recorded in a journal proper. Okay, so this entry we are not recording here. Next, May 10th, bought furniture from Murugan Furniture Mart, Nagapattinam, 10 chairs at rupees 250 each, 5 tables at rupees 750 each, delivery and packaging charges rupees 150. So here, let's go record it because it's not a cash transaction also. Okay, on May 10th, purchase from whom? Murugan Furniture Mart, Nagapattinam. Okay, what did we purchase? 10 chairs at rupees 250. 10 into 250 is 2500 rupees. Next, we also purchase 5 tables at rupees 750 each. That is 5 into 750, that is 3750. The total of these two is 6250. We need to add the delivery and packaging charges of that rupees 150. The total of this 6250 plus 150 is 6400. So we have spent 6400 rupees to buy these chairs and tables from Murugan Furniture. Next transaction. On May 10th, bought furniture from Murugan Furniture Mart. This is done. This is done. Next transaction is May 20th. Purchased 2 computers for office use from Anandan and Company Adhyar on credit. So see here, they have given here as a credit, though they have given here, mentioned here as credit. But you have to mention one more thing here, for computer for office use. So as I have already said, if it is for office use, we are not recording this in a purchase book. We need to record this computer is an asset that is used for office use, then it becomes a asset which we are using and not for a business. Okay, and though it is a credit but purchase also, that should be recorded in a journal proper book, not in a purchase book. Next, May 25th, purchase from Gautam and Company, Chennai. 10 chairs at rupees 550 each, 15 steel cabinets at 2000 each, delivery charges rupees 200, less trade discount rupees 10%. This is again a similar kind of transaction on May 25th. From whom did we buy? Gautam and Company, Chennai. Okay, next, what did we buy? 10 chairs at rupees 550 each. That means 10 into 550 is equal to 5500 rupees. Next, we bought 15 steel cabinets at 2000 rupees each. That means 15 into 2000 is equal to 30,000 rupees. So here, the total of this both 30,000 plus 5,500 is 35,500. Now, first we need to deduct the trade discount. Trade discount is 10%. 10% of this 35,500. So 10% of 35,500 is 3,550. So this should be deducted from this above. 35,500 minus 3,550 is equal to 31,950. Now we need to add the delivery charges which are incurred to buy these chairs and cabinets. So add the delivery charge of rupees 200 with this 31,950, we will get the total of 32,150. So the overall total of this here, okay, 6,200, 6,500 plus 32,150 is equal to 44,750 is the total, which is the total of your purchase book, which will be recorded and debited into a purchase account. Okay, so this is about the illustration 2. Illustration 3 is again a similar kind of question. Here you can see from the following transaction of ROM home appliances for July 2017, prepare purchase book and ledgers account connected with this book. Here I am not going to prepare the ledger accounts, just we are preparing the purchase. Okay, 2017 July 5th, purchased on credit from Kannan and Company. 50 iron boxes at rupees 500 each. That I hope that you are understanding. 50 iron boxes credit. This is credit. We have purchased on credit. 50 iron boxes, 500, 50 into 500, that is 25,000 here. You can see on July 5th, purchased 50 iron boxes at rupees 500. The amount is 25,000. Also purchased 10 grinders at rupees 3,000 each. 10 into 3,000 is 30,000. The total is 55,000, which we purchased from Kannan and Company. Next transaction says On July 6th, purchase for cash. So as they say, the cash, we are not recording the transaction in the purchase book. Yes. Next, on July 10th, purchase from Balan and Company on credit. Right? Purchase from Balan and Company on credit. Okay. 20 grinders at rupees 2,500 each and 10 mixes at rupees 3,000 each. Allow trade discount at 10% and delivery charges is 1,000. So that we need to see here. On July 10th, purchase from whom? Balan and Company. What did we buy? 20 grinders at rupees 2,500 each. 2,500 per grinder andre into 20 grinders is 50,000 is the amount. Next 10 mixes at rupees 3,000 each. 10 into 3,000 is 30,000. The total of this both is 80,000. Now we need to give a trade discount at 10%. That is 80,000 cut 10% is 8,000, which should be deducted from the above one, 80,000. 8,000 should be deducted from the 80,000. We will get 72,000. Now we need to add the delivery charges, rupees 1,000. So 72,000 plus 1,000 is 73,000 of purchases we have made from Balan and Company, including our trade discount and delivery charges. Okay, so the total of these purchases book is 55,000 plus 73,000 is 1,28,000 is the total of purchases book, which we need to record in the purchase account if we are preparing the ledgers, purchase account, and there we need to debit that item. Okay, so here these are the three problems relating to our purchases books. In the next video, I will solve the sales book.